Hey you guys, this is Chef Joanne. I'm Short Q Cooking. I just decided to show you guys the weirdest technique I've learned so far in school. Now I've made this with chicken before, you know, because I don't want to waste my duck breasts. Duck breasts are expensive. But this is called duck confit. Now I seasoned the duck and I let it marinate overnight. So I put it in the baking sheet and I covered it with canola oil. Yes, that's all canola oil. I'm going to put a piece of parchment paper right there. Then I'm going to cover it with foil. And then I'm going to put it in the oven for about 3 hours. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but when I did the chicken, it turned out really good. I thought it was going to be greasy, oily tasting. I thought it was going to be just horrible. But it actually wasn't. And then to tell you the funny thing about it, the seasoning that they put on here is going to throw you off because besides you can see the crunched up bay leaf, it's also clove on there, ground clove, but it's also nutmeg. Yes, nutmeg. I said the same thing, like, I don't know about all that. That sounds real white people-ish. But I just went by the recipe, do it exactly the way it tells you because that's how you learn. And what you don't like about it, you change it the second time if you're going to cook it again. I actually enjoyed it. And the nutmeg brought out the flavor of the bay leaf and the clove. I was super surprised. Like, oh my God, I've been asleep on nutmeg. But I digress. So this is how it looks before I put it in the oven for about 3-4 hours. What did you got that bird in? What is it?
She got
I thought you was putting them in the tub.
She did. She was scared and then she got wet. Now she's trying to get warm in my hair.
Well, don't bring them in my hair. It look like a nest.
I need help getting her out.
You need her. Well, you gotta wait a minute. They done messed up my video. I ain't finna do this though. So I'm just gonna wrap this up, and I'll put I'll do in the second video, and I'll attach it to this one on how it looks afterwards. I haven't been on here in a while. I had finals. I got a lot going on, but this is the weirdest I've ever cooked duck before. I've cooked duck a lot, but this is the weirdest way I've ever done it. I just want to let you guys know this is called duck confit. It's not I'm like the sound of it. It sounds really expensive, really French, really like okay. Y'all come over to eat for dinner, making some duck confit or chicken confit. It sounds either New Orleans or French, wherever it is. It's actually really delicious. So I'm going to stop right here, and then I'm going to come back when it's all done, and I'm going to show you how it looks once it's done cooking, and I'm going to take it out the oil, because I think I got to sear it to get it a little crunchy and brown on the top, but I know it's going to be it'd be so moist and flavorful on the inside, which is the most important thing when it comes to duck. So, just hold on, because I'm going to have a part 2 to this. Okay, I'm going to do a part 2.5. This is 2.5. So I put the parchment paper over the duck, and I'm putting the foil over that. Now I'm sealing it really, really tight because once oil starts cooking, it does pop up and everything. The last time I did do it, I used a glass casserole dish and it started dripping, so I had to put a baking sheet under it. So what I'm going to start with this being duck, and duck is a very greasy meat, I'm putting it inside of another container that will actually catch the fat if it does overflow. Don't look at that's my reserved duck bacon fat. So, that's, oh, I got one in my jar. I've been saving this because I'm going to use that tonight for when I do I'm going to make some sauteed Brussels sprouts with bacon grease. So I'm saving that to use it tonight and make some more bacon on. So it's in the oven, and I'm putting it on, I'm going to put it on 275. So that's 275. And I'm going to let that cook for 2 hours. I'm not going to come touch it. I'm not taking the lid off of it. I'm not checking it or anything. You just let it cook on 275 or 250, depending on how hot your oven gets. But leave it on that for about 2-3 hours. Then you're almost done.